What up everyone, Zonobra here, coming at you with a new video. Today is going to be a question that I took from the League of Legends NA Facebook group that you should visit. I'll put the comment down below. It's an awesome community, there's a lot of members and people share the content, whatever. Just go visit it, go have fun there. And today I took a question from someone called Chelsea Segovia, hope I pronounced it right, and basically she says that. Advice on Sona support, question mark. So far, I'm doing well, but I want to do better. Good. I build full support, I have Frost Quint, Magic Pen boots are cooldown, so Lucidity, Sightstone, Zizrot, Banner of Command, Eco or Lich Band, and upgrade my trinkets. On average, I award 30 wards per game. That's a lot, wow. Okay, no, that's actually, I don't know if it's a lot. I don't realize how much it is, but it sounds better than average. I have mana regen seals, AP glyphs, magic pin marks, and AP quintessences. My mastery is Fund the Lords. I try to keep my def at minimum of 5 or less. What can I do to improve on build or gameplay? I harass the enemy if they engage on my ADC. Usually I do a significant amount of damage. They back off out of lane. A few games the harass was too strong that enemy on ADC team could not get farm and they would surrender at 20. I know everyone says Sona is easy, but I have only really been playing her seriously this week. Well, Chelsea, I'm glad you asked this, and I think I have a few stuff to tell you. I used to play support competitively in France. I used to play a lot of Thresh, not a lot of Sona to be honest, but I can definitely give you some advice. So, first of all, I will just criticize your build, okay? So Frostquin is okay. Magic Pen of cooldown boots are okay, even though I prefer the movement speed boots right now because they're really good. But I understand the lucidity boots with Sona. You want to spam your spells, you want to heal, you want to do damage, you want to aura every very often. I understand that. Magic Pen is fine. But I feel like if you do Magic Pen boots, it's gonna it's gonna motivate you to do damage more than being a support, which is not your role. So I'm not sure about the pen boots, but it's personal preferences. I would rather go cooldown or swiftness. Sightstone, of course, the core item for support. The Zizrot, why not? But it's it's very expensive. Zrot is very expensive and very situational, and I feel like you could do way more with your gold with a Sona. You did not mention anything like Aegis. You didn't mention you didn't mention Aegis or anything like that. So I'm kind of surprised. The Zrot is not a bad item. I'm saying it's gonna make you tanky, but it's very expensive for what it provides for support. And I won't suggest it as a top tier item at first. I mean, if you can do it, if you feel really fed, go for it. It's a very good item that allows split push. It puts control over one lane that can permit you to do other things in other lane. It's a good item, but I don't know. I feel like it's very expensive for what it provides for a Sona. The Banner of Command, same thing as Rod. It's not the same thing. It's just different, and it's very situational. If you feel like you need the split push, if you feel like you need this buff onto the cannon minion to push, let's say a tier 3 tower because you have a lack of siege in your team comp, go for it. The thing is that about support is like you have core items like boots, like Sightstone, like your gold item, and it's very situational, right? A lot of people don't know what to build after those 3 items. So what you tell me for now is good, but again, it's very situational, and I don't know your game, I don't know your game plays, and every game is different, and I'm sure you agree with that. But the problem comes here, okay? You say I build Eco or Lich Band. This is exactly related to what I say to pen boots, okay? I know Sona has damage that is real impressive, and more the game goes on, the less you do damage, the more you want to build AP to go back to the stage you were before. Sona is great in lane, despite her the fact that she's fragile. She does a lot of damage, and she's a great support overall because she can heal and poke. The thing is that when you say I build Lich Band or Eco, so Luden's Eco, I might guess, it means that you're taking one slot away from for just your damage. One slot that is entirely like dedicated to your damage enhancement. You might say, okay, but Zonabra, like AP, more AP the more the hills, right? But it's true, on paper it's true, but I'd rather you have something like a Fiends or something like any other support item that can help your ADC directly and not like indirectly with like a little buff of your heal. I don't know, I feel like it's not, I think it's something that you overestimate, and you really need to base your items on something else than just AP. Leave the mage on mid, or whoever is playing AP in your team, do the damage, play your role, try to land a sick ult during a fight, try to defend your carries, try to buff your front line, try to do what a Sona is supposed to do in team fights, and you will do great. One thing you didn't say though is that you're great at trinkets. I don't know which trinket. Hopefully you're great for the red one. This is the best one for the late game if you especially want to control any objectives such as Baron, Dragon, etc, etc. And when you say okay, so what I don't see is that, okay, so if you have Frostqueen, Boots, Sidestone, Zrot, Banner, I mean, there's like too much items. So I don't know what you said, but like, don't forget, something very important in any support is that you have to have one empty slot. Always one empty slot for pink wards. You can't buy 6 items on a support, and you might disagree with me, but pink wards are crucial, and I swear you will never see an LCS player have 6 items on a support, because a pink ward can save you the game and has so much impact that you can't just forbid it. There's a lot of questioning in Reddit how people should get a free slot just for pink ward, allowing the support to get 6 items over like other players. Of course, the ADC is not going to save a slot for a pink ward. Same thing for the other players. But the support has to, right? Because despite the 2 to 3 red trinkets you're going to have in your team, you need the pink ones to control the map, and you need to control the enemy vision. And this is just something you can't that's just something you can't bypass, basically. Alright, let's say what you see then. Okay, what do I need to improve in your gameplay, in your build? So your build, I just talked about this. Your gameplay in Sona really depends on your ADC again. The support, like, some ADC like to be aggressive, but it doesn't work out with the, some ADC likes to play aggressive, but sometimes with your support you don't like to play aggressive, blah blah blah. So what I do when I play support, I just watch how my ADC farms, if he goes to poke, if he really wants to be aggressive, if he pings, I adapt to his gameplay. But if he just wants to chill, last it, no, I don't want to risk anything, like, it's still a trash, he can hook me, I don't want to die and lose lane, I mean, yeah, why not? Like, it really depends. Your gameplay will change every game, and that's why I invite you to send me a record of your game, like a video, MP4 that you can send me at learnol.com, learnol.com@gmail.com. I will write it down right here, and you can send me a record, and maybe I can do a commentary and tell you exactly what you do wrong, or what you do well, what you need to work on and stuff. I absolutely love doing this, and I will do it with pleasure on another video, hopefully. So then what you say is that a few games about harassing. Okay, so your harassing gameplay is really interesting, especially if you have a long range ADC such as Caitlyn, Ezreal with the Q spells, for example, and you need to do it. Like, Sona is supposed to be a harassing support. It has a lot of damage, a lot of base damage at very low mana cost, especially in the very first levels. So you need to capitalize on that, take the opportunity to dominate the lane very quickly. That would put your ADC in a very comfortable place throughout the lane phase, and you can absolutely have a huge impact on the rest of the game after all. And basically, what it is that you don't want every game to be the same. Like, sometimes you're not going to play as aggressive. Sometimes you're going to have an amazing, I don't know, Blitzcrank or Thresh that is keep going to hook you. So don't forget that you're just very fragile with Sona, and you can die very quickly. Just, I don't know, if the enemy bot lane is just passing level 2 and you get hooked, you're probably going to die. Even if you flash, exhaust the ADC, you're so fragile that you're basically going to die. So, and about, like, people, I know everyone says Sona is easy. I'm not sure what you're talking about. For example, in Diamond, I really do not see Sona, so I won't put it in the top tier level support. It's a great support, but it's very fragile in late game. In high level, People don't like that because yeah, Sona is very very fragile again, and you can just rush level 2 and just flash on her and she will die instantly. But it's good that you want to progress. I'm glad you asked this question. And you say, but I have only really been playing her a week. So for a week, it's good. It's good. Like you have the good habits of warnings. You seem like to have like the willingness to progress. So that's a good mindset to have in League of Legends overall. But yeah, what I suggest you to do is like all I said for the laning phase, and basically in team fights, observe who is dealing damage in the enemy team, and basically, to be very honest, hit as many targets as you can with your R, and you should be fine. Like, you should be fine because it allows the Mumu combo, and it allows your teammates to place their damage very easily. You can set up team fights so I mean, it's just the perfect way to set up a team fight is a good old flash ulti from Sona that touches all the enemy, and then you snowball and you kill everyone. But basically what you have to do is to ult, go back a little bit, stay back in the back lane with your ADC, try to poke people that comes with your Q spell because you're not going to have any other spells to do, but always prioritize your W and your E to make your ADC feel safer, to move faster and everything. And do not focus on your Q spell necessarily. Just focus on helping your ADC being in a comfortable position to deal and to increase his DPS, his damage per second. Alright, go. I think I answered everything, Chelsea. I hope you liked this answer. If you did, I mean, I encourage you to share this video, but I hope it helps. Don't forget that every day or every time I see an interesting question or an interesting concern from anyone in this community, I try to do a video about it to answer it. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, subscribe to this channel and visit learnall.com for more educational content, League of Legends related. Thank you so much for watching. It's been Zonabra, and I'm out.